All right, so this is how I stay ultra consistent at the gym. So after this video, you guys will have an exact mindset framework and an exact system with the practical steps on how you guys can start being ultra consistent at the gym as well. This is assuming you guys have a pretty busy schedule. So let's go about your current situation here. You guys probably have a full-time job, or you guys are full-time students. So it's a big responsibility taking up the majority of your week. And that one is usually comes first in priorities. You also probably have family obligations, responsibilities that you guys have to handle. And if you're watching this, you're probably entrepreneurial, which means you have a business or you're starting a business. And I'm assuming you guys also have a social life. So this is a lot of stuff. Your life will be pulling you in all directions all the time, and the gym will always seem like optional or extra. And if you have time, you'll get to it, but that'll leave you in some sort of cycle of frustration. And you guys want to stay ultra consistent at the gym, and that's why you're watching this right now. So who am I to talk about this? So quick introduction. I am a technical aerospace engineer as my 9 to 5 corporate job. Been there about like 2 years already. Um, I own a laundromat. I do content creation. I'm also building a business alongside the content creation, and I have one big UGC deal. So a lot of things I'm balancing right now. I also have like a social life, family obligations, responsibilities. But I've been doing this for a while, and by doing this, I mean staying ultra consistent at the gym. So my first job was in the construction industry. So it was a lot longer hours than my aerospace engineering job right now. I'd usually have to stay around like anywhere from 9 to 12 hours a day, depending on what the scope of work was for that day. And at the same time, I was also doing my master's degree, which was in person. It was not online. So that means I had to commute um, down into LA. And then I'm pretty entrepreneurial, I'd like to think. So I was also starting and launching a clothing line where I created and coded the whole website to accept crypto. And it was basically an NFT clothing line where you had to verify that it was your NFT, and then you could purchase it and put it on general merchandise, stuff like that. So I had to figure that stuff out, do the photo shoots and everything, and marketing and ads and stuff. And alongside that, I was also prepping for powerlifting meet. So with all of this, I still stayed ultra consistent at the gym. So you guys also have a busy ass life, but you guys want to be consistent at gym, but you're constantly behind at work, or your friends have something more fun to do. And that just leaves you in a cycle of frustration. And probably will come like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like during the weekdays, and you're like, I haven't gone to the gym, like, but like this weekend I have to go to this concert, and like I just don't have like the time or energy. And you're just like super frustrated. So naturally, this is the question that will arise. How do you actually make the gym a permanent part of your life? And here's my answer. It's not about finding motivation. It's about building a system where you could fall on, where even if you're not motivated or you really don't want to, you still end up going to the gym because the gym is a necessary and permanent part of your life. So we're going to help make that system today for you guys. So this is how I personally overcame inconsistency. First, it was a mental shift. So I had the mentality that the gym is not optional or extra. It's just a necessity for high performers. And you guys are high performers. And the first thing that I did, that I implemented, was the non negotiable morning routine. And this is how I personally guaranteed that I never skip workouts. I literally, in my journal, I write what my morning routine is. And like number 2 or 3 is to go to the gym every day. So I wake up, I have to hit the gym. Otherwise, like I can't start my day. It's like I physically just can't. That's part of my morning routine. The second big game changer that I incorporated, especially as of lately, was getting an accountability partner. This took my discipline to the next level, especially when I was falling into a rut, because this meant that I was letting someone down if I didn't go to the gym. So you guys can just get someone to like text or call like when you get to the gym at like 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m., depending on when you guys will go. Um, or you can get someone that actually is just going to be there with you. That's what I'm doing right now with my business partner. But if you guys are having trouble finding someone, just Go to your other coworkers in your job or other students in your classes that want to get fit too, and just ask them to be accountability partner. Or you could go online. There's accountability schools and discords and stuff like that. But that's a game changer. Don't overlook that part. And then third, you don't need motivation, is what you need to know. You need to set the standard for yourself and you need to uphold it. So set the standard that you are a high performer and you have to just uphold standards. Keep that promise to yourself. All right, so that's how I overcame inconsistency, and you guys are going to start doing the same. So you have to adopt this growth mindset and you have to shift your identity to becoming this high performer that you know you guys can be. So here are the practical steps that you guys can implement. Broke it down 1 through 4 here. First, you have to schedule your workouts like a recurring work or business meeting. I know you guys prioritize work, school before the gym. That's why you guys are here watching this. So just do not rely on motivation. Use your calendar. Figure out what like your work meetings, your business meetings, your school classes are, and then figure out like where would I best where will I go to the gym where I will guarantee that I always go every day, right? So that's step 2. Just leading into step 2 is just pick an advantageous time. So maybe what's personally worked for me was going to the gym in the morning. So at least I got something done for myself in the morning. You guys may want to do it like right in between classes where like you have a big enough time gap, or let's say like you have to cross the gym to get to the next class, but you have like an hour gap, something like that. Just pick an advantageous time. Second practical step, you have to attach it to an existing habit, aka the habit stacking method. So this is what I do, or this is what I did for when I was in the construction industry. I paired the gym with something that I already do daily. And the thing that I did daily was I commuted. So 2 phases. So first I commuted to my classes. So sometimes what I do is I'd leave work a little bit early, probably like 4:30ish, and then I'd hit the gym right before I head down so I could skip traffic to LA for my master's. But once I started having to leave work a little bit later, what I did was right after classes, I just, even though I was tired, I'd go straight into the gym, the school gym, and just train. So basically, what I mean by step 1, pair the gym with something you already do daily. Like if you're commuting from work, just bring your gym clothes in your car, get it ready the night before, and then go to the gym right after you guys are done with work, and just habit stack. Step 2 is just create a pre-gym ritual. So maybe you have like pre-workout or something like that, and then just get your mindset in gym mode. Get it away from the work or business. If you need to, put your phone on do not disturb, and it's time for you guys to work out. The third practical step here is to shift your identity. So this is huge. You can't, adapt a new goal and like actually achieve a new goal until you become a person who like is capable of doing that. And obviously, if you're not doing that consistently, you aren't capable, or you aren't the person capable of doing it yet. So we need to make you guys grow into that person who goes to the gym every day, who's a high performer, who does that, right? So you have to mentally shift your identity first before physically and like in your reality, you can live that new identity. So the mindset shift you guys need to adopt here is you're not trying to work out, okay? You're a high performer who trains. So this identity shift is crucial. Stop saying I'm trying to work out more. Start saying I'm a high performer who trains daily, or I'm a high performer who trains 4 times a week, whatever you guys want. And the last practical step here is just don't overthink. Done is better than perfect. And we can follow the minimum viable product formula here and say minimum viable workout. So 30 minutes of Stairmaster is better than nothing. 20 minutes of a HIIT workout with 15 minutes of heavy compound squats is way better than just not going to the gym that day. So don't overthink. Sometimes you're going to be so low on energy and it just feels like a shitty day, but just at least show up to the gym, do something, and at least you'll know you accomplished that. And all of this to say, just make sure to keep this promise to yourself, set that standard, uphold that standard, become this new version of yourself who's this high performer who trains however many times a week that you guys want to train, and just force yourself to grow into this new person that you are meant to become. So hope that helps. And hope you guys can stay ultra consistent at the gym now. But yeah, go do cool shit, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.